Today, our topic is how to turn pain into power. Life is full of challenges, suffering, and moments that test us. Pain is something everyone feels, but not everyone knows how to use it. Pain can break you, or it can make you stronger. The choice is yours. Let's talk about how to take the hard moments in life and turn them into something powerful, something that helps you grow and become the best version of yourself. First, understand that pain is normal. No one lives a life without pain. It's part of being human. But what matters is how you react to it. Some people let pain control them. They get stuck in sadness, anger, or fear. Others use pain as fuel. They learn from it, grow stronger, and move forward. The difference is in the mindset. A strong mindset is the key to turning pain into power. Let's start with acceptance. You cannot change what has already happened. If you lose someone you love, if you fail at something important, if you face betrayal or disappointment, you cannot go back and undo it. What you can do is accept it. Acceptance doesn't mean you like what happened. It doesn't mean you're okay with it. It just means you stop fighting against reality. When you accept what has happened, you stop wasting energy on things you cannot change. This is the first step to turning pain into power. Next, focus on what you can control. The Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus taught this idea thousands of years ago, and it's still true today. You cannot control everything in life, but you can control how you respond. You can control your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. When something painful happens, ask yourself, what can I do about this? If there's nothing you can do, let it go. If there's something you can do, take action. This is how you take back your power. Pain often feels overwhelming because it makes us feel helpless. But when you focus on what you can control, you remind yourself that you are not helpless. You always have a choice, even if it's just the choice to keep going. Another important step is to find meaning in your pain. Viktor Frankl, a psychologist who survived the Holocaust, wrote a famous book called Man's Search for Meaning. In it, he talks about how people who found meaning in their suffering were able to survive even the worst conditions. Finding meaning doesn't mean you think your pain is good. It means you ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? How can I use this experience to help others? When you find meaning, you turn your pain into a source of strength. For example, if you go through a difficult breakup, you might learn more about what you want in a relationship. If you lose a job, you might discover a new career path that's better for you. If you face a health crisis, you might learn to appreciate your body and take better care of it. Pain teaches us lessons that we often cannot learn any other way. It's like a harsh teacher, but if you listen, it can guide you to a better life. It's also important to practice gratitude. Pain can make you focus on what's wrong in your life, but gratitude helps you see what's right. Even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be grateful for. Maybe it's the support of a friend, the beauty of nature, or the fact that you're still alive and breathing. Gratitude doesn't erase your pain, but it helps you balance it. It reminds you that life is not all bad, even when it feels that way. Gratitude also helps you stay humble. Pain can make you feel like you're the only one suffering, but the truth is, everyone has struggles. When you practice gratitude, you remember that you're not alone. This can give you the strength to keep going. Another way to turn pain into power is to use it as motivation. Pain can be a powerful driver if you let it. Think about the people who have achieved great things after facing huge challenges. They didn't let their pain stop them. They used it to push themselves forward. Maybe you've been hurt by someone, and that pain makes you want to prove them wrong. Maybe you've faced failure, and that pain makes you work harder to succeed. Maybe you've experienced loss, and that pain makes you appreciate the time you have with the people you love. Pain can be a reminder of what matters most to you. When you use it as motivation, you turn it into a force that helps you achieve your goals. It's also important to take care of yourself during painful times. Pain can drain your energy, so you need to recharge. This means eating well, sleeping enough, and taking time to relax. It also means being kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up for feeling sad or angry. These emotions are normal. Let yourself feel them, but don't let them control you. Self-care also includes seeking help when you need it. You don't have to go through pain alone. Talk to a friend, a family member, or a therapist. Sometimes just sharing your feelings can make them easier to bear. Other people can offer support, advice, or just a listening ear. Don't be afraid to ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Another important idea is to focus on the present moment. Pain often comes from thinking about the past or worrying about the future. But the only moment you can control is the present. When you focus on what's happening right now, you can find peace even in the middle of pain. This is a key idea in mindfulness and Stoicism. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. All you have is now. When you focus on the present, you can take small steps to make your life better. You can't change everything at once, but you can change something today. Finally, remember that pain is temporary. Nothing lasts forever, not even the worst pain. Life is always changing. The pain you feel today will not always feel this intense. Over time, it will lessen. You will heal. You will grow. You will find new joys and new reasons to keep going. This doesn't mean you will forget your pain, but it will become part of your story, not the whole story. Your pain can make you wiser, kinder, and stronger if you let it. In conclusion, pain is a part of life, but it doesn't have to control your life. You can turn your pain into power by accepting it, focusing on what you can control, finding meaning, practicing gratitude, using it as motivation, taking care of yourself, focusing on the present, and remembering that it's temporary. Pain is not the end of your story. It's just one chapter. The next chapter is up to you. You have the power to turn your pain into something that makes you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This is how you turn pain into power. This is how you live a life of courage, strength, and purpose.